Today I'm going to be giving you 3 tips on how to enhance how you make your hair combos in Dress to Impress, as well as 3 hair combo tutorials that you can easily follow along and add to your own hair collection. So without further ado, let's just get straight into our first tip. So I wanted to start with how I began to make my hair combos and how I come up with a hairstyle idea. I am a visual learner, so using a reference is really helpful to me. I really like to use Pinterest when I'm looking for references or ideas. I'm sure quite a bit of you guys, if not all of you guys, are probably very familiar with Pinterest. But for those who aren't, it's like a search engine that customizes the pins or the pictures you're seeing to your preferences and likes, which is why I feel like Pinterest is very helpful when making hair combos. Just because once you pick a hairstyle that you like, it'll continue to show you more hairstyles in that category or aesthetic. My favorite way to do this is by grabbing another device like a phone or a tablet so you can have it by your computer while making the hair combo, and then of course just trying to recreate the hairstyle in Dress to Impress while also adding some of my own little touches. Making my hair combos this way has made it a lot easier for me, as well as made the process a lot smoother than starting from scratch. So I really hope this tip is able to help you guys as well if you have that same problem. So now I'm going to be talking about hair combo slots. In my opinion, they are hard to get after a while. They do start inexpensive and then they just kind of go up in price. So the way I like to kind of optimize the hair combo slots is by making a base hairstyle and then like adding a braid onto it or pigtails, things of that sort. So for example, this hairstyle is like a side braid right now, but if I wanted to, I could take this braid off and then just have a really cutesy bob. Doing this has definitely helped me save space with my hair combos. Obviously, it's not a big difference, but it is nice to have another option without having to really like do too much. If you only have space to make the bob portion of the hair combo, you can always add it in the rounds too. It doesn't really take very long if you do have like a really fluffy hairstyle. It can usually hide all the extra stuff. And then once again, you're left with a really cute hairstyle that you can choose in 2 different ways. Now my last tip is going to be about hair colors. I really recommend having personal hair colors that you like to use and not really relying on this palette. While it is nice, especially like this row here, I feel like you can adjust it more with the bar to make them look way more realistic. So to show you guys an example really quickly, I'm just going to take all of this hair off and put a singular hair on so it's easier to color. And then I'm going to pick this very bright neon red. As you can see, it's not very appealing at all. It's super bright and just kind of like a highlighter. So what you can do with this wheel, and I do recommend staying like right under here just so you don't get like too neon of a color. If you do like to go up more, you can always deepen it here and it'll give you a bit more of a natural look, but I'm just gonna start by just going like right maybe here and then just deepen it a bit and keep moving it till I get my preferred color. So using these 2 together will really help you, and then just copying this color over to the second one, and as you can see, it looks a lot more natural, a lot more flattering. So I really do suggest just playing around with colors you like and making your own little hair color palette so you don't have to mess around with it during rounds and waste time. I will have my most used hair colors as well as my color palette linked down below in the description box, so if you are needing some new colors that you can easily add to your palette, please do feel free to check it out. This is the first hair combo we are going to be doing. These are going to be all the hairstyles you will need. And now we are done with this hair combo. For our next hair combo, we will be doing this one. These are all the hairstyles you are going to be needing. And now we are all done with this hair combo. For the last hair combo, we are going to be doing this one. These are all the hairstyles you are going to be needing. And now we are finished with this hair combo. So that is going to be the end of this tutorial. I really hope this video was able to help you out in some way. Hopefully it helps you figure out which way you personally like to make your hair combos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.